morning, church.
Good morning.
The month of September is National Prostate Awareness Month. As you can see that we are wearing blue, powder blue, which is the color for prostate cancer. This lovely poster we have here. Now, obviously, next month is October, and that's Breast Cancer Month, and that's usually when everything's awash in pink ribbons and walks, and even the NFL players wear pink on the field. But this is our time.
Amen. This
is our turn. So I want to speak a few moments discussing prostate cancer and how it's affected me and my family. Because prostate cancer runs in my family, I figured that it'd be something I would have to deal with at some point, probably in my early to mid 60s or later. Most diagnoses for prostate cancer happen around age 65. More specifically, about 6 out of 10 men will get that call from their doctor regarding a positive diagnosis. When we first moved here from Washington, D.C. in 2009, I was 39 years old, and prostate cancer was the absolute last thing on my mind at that time that I would have to worry about. The health department here sponsored prostate cancer screenings for the community, and my wife strongly urged me to go get screened. I was ambivalent about it. I didn't really care one way or the other whether I went, but I went on ahead because I knew that my father had prostate cancer that he was dealing with at the time. I wasn't remotely excited about it because I knew that it involved, the blood test part was not the big deal, but it was the digital rectal exam that I had reservations about. I wasn't really happy about getting a finger probe where fingers don't usually go. So, but I did. I went on ahead and got it done. And my scores were fine. They were great. Not to be too technical, the PSA is prostate-specific antigen, and that means the level of prostate proteins that are in your blood. The lower the better. And again, mine was well within the normal ranges for my age and my race. So every year after that, I went and got tested, and my scores increased steadily as they're supposed to. Not too dramatic, but they did increase. So that was like that for the last 6 years. Till this March, when I got tested at a health fair at the rec center, I had a very, very sharp increase in my score. And that was alarming because one thing that you want to be aware of when you're talking about your PSA is not only the level of scores, but also the rate at which they increase. And if they're increasing at a fast rate, then that's something to be alarmed about, something that you definitely want to go see your doctor. So when I got that score, it increased as much in 6 months than it did in 6 years. So I went to the doctor, and he suggested that I get a prostate biopsy. Now, I talked about how invasive the digital rectal exam is. Okay, we're just talking about a finger. Prostate biopsy is about this size, but it's important. You can't let that sway you, because a prostate biopsy could save your life. So for the men, I know that we are hesitant to go to the doctor. I know that we're hesitant to deal with anything involving anything invasive, but you have people depending on you.
Right.
You have your family, you have friends. They need you around. So you need to do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. And that's not just talking about prostate cancer, that's talking about diabetes, that's talking about weight, that's talking about anything that could affect you and shorten your life.
Amen.
Take care of it.
Amen.
Okay, 4 years ago, this month, I was in the ICU for a month with an unexpected bout of septic shock. Most of you know that, but the doctors gave me a 30% chance of living. But God.
Let go.
I'm standing here today. I have a cane because of that, but I have my life.
That's it.
My children have a father. My wife has a husband. So since that time, if I sneeze too hard, I'm going to run to the doctor.
That's right.
Now, back to the biopsy. So I went and got my biopsy, and about a week or so later, I got the call from my nurse. Said, Mr. McDuffie, you have cancer.
Oh dear. Oh no.
So, you know, I said, wow. You know, I'm thinking to myself, okay, 4 years ago, I've had, you know, life-threatening illness. My wife's had Hodgkin's lymphoma 15 years ago. She had breast cancer last year. I'm only 45. She's 42. You know, we're too young for this. But again, but God.
Let go.
He has kept us,
Yeah.
and He's used us as a testimony
Yeah.
that whatever comes about, He has us in His hand.
Yeah.
My kids ask, you know, why you and mommy keep getting sick? I said, I don't know, but we are going to be here to take care of you. God has kept us through all these years, and we have not come this far for Him to let us go now.
That's right.
You just keep on doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
We'll keep doing what we're doing. So, I have cancer, and he said, and the doctor said, well, we have several options. I said, no, get it out. We're not going to watch and wait for this to get bigger. Get it out now. Amen. And the thing with getting my levels checked early, again, I was 39. My grandfather had prostate cancer. He passed away at a ripe old age of 84. My father developed prostate cancer not too far from my age. He had symptoms. He kind of let him go for a few years. Right now he's in stage 4, but he's alive. He's being treated. I didn't want to wait that long to let it get bad. As soon as I knew something was wrong, I wanted to take care of it right then. So even though I'm young, I'm 45, we're going to address this. So on the 23rd, which is this coming Wednesday, I'll be going to your EMS for cancer surgery to remove my prostate. So I ask that you keep me and my family in your prayers. Okay? I know that, you know, there's no such thing as a routine surgery. And we've spent a lot of time in hospitals, but I'm confident in the abilities and skill of my doctors, and most of all, the skill and abilities of my God.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Take care of me. So, man, I advise you, if you haven't gotten tested, please do so. Get your baseline PSA. Because I would tell you that if I had waited to get tested now at 45, my levels would have fallen within a normal range. And I didn't have any symptoms. I still don't have any symptoms. So if I would have waited till I had symptoms, my cancer would have been a lot worse. So the earlier that you can get tested, the better. Especially if you're black, because we have a higher percentage of men that are diagnosed and die from prostate cancer. So, we want to keep our men here. It's a big drain on the families, it's a big drain on yourselves when you have to deal with advanced stage prostate cancer. I'll be down for about 2 weeks, and I hope to be back at Walmart wearing all my Michigan gear as soon as I can. So, again, take care of yourselves, man. Keep me and my family in your prayers, and God bless.